Hi, I'm Ken Cooper. I'm a professor of English at SUNY Geneseo, which is located in Western New York. I'm a professor of contemporary American literature. I teach courses in eco-criticism and especially on the issue of climate change.
I'm Joe Wiebe. I teach at the University of Alberta, Augustana. I teach religion and ecology, so I teach religious perspectives on environmental ethics, as well as how religious commitments and practices pertain to environmental concerns.
And so we're here to talk a little bit about a course we're going to be teaching in spring of 2018 called Storied Landscapes, 21st Century Nature Writing.
So places have stories. Landscapes themselves have a history to them. Places where we live, we might have been there for a long time and we might not know the kind of deep histories, interesting stories of particular landscapes, of particular places.
And so then the question is how you learn that kind of deep history of a place. And so this course is going to ask the participants in it to do three things. The first of them is archival work. And by archives, we mean not just books and letters, but things like old maps, things like oral narratives, things like photographs, anything that gives you access to a space maybe a little bit before you were alive, maybe a long time before you were alive.
Yeah, and combining the archival work along with contemporary ways of encountering these places. So you might go into an archive and find old images of landscapes, of landmarks that you pass every day on your way to school. And you might find an interesting story to those particular places. And you might also then want to bring your phone and take images, take videos, record sounds of these places and see how does the new media show the changes or not of these old places compared to the old archival material.
And so this sounds really technology intensive, but it's, in our mind, has to do a lot with nature writing. Nature writing is a way of not just describing the landscape, but why it matters to us. And those technologies have been changing for a long time. If you take someone like Henry David Thoreau, who lived alongside Walden Pond, he seems so pure and in touch with nature to us, so different from us, but he was living right alongside a railroad track. He was engaged with new media at his time, like the telegraph, the newspaper, which he confessed that he couldn't stop checking the news every day. So it's an activity that's been going on for a long time, and what we think is really important is to do it for our own times and using the tools of our own times.
What we're interested in is finding what are some of these significant places, some places that have interesting stories, how have they changed or not, and what's the contemporary condition of those places, and how does new interaction with those places both reveal or are in continuity with the old stories, and what do they bring new to the table? How do they further those narratives?
And it's not going to be just a paper that's written and disposed of, but you're going to be doing real writing, composing real projects that are going to be seen hopefully by a lot of other people.